Yo, G Code, what is up? I am back with another video. I know it's been a few days now between all things going crazy with NFTs, crypto doing its thing, but I have a banger video and crazy coins to show you guys that I've not seen talked about by some big YouTubers. So I'm going to jump in right away because I have so much to talk about, and we're going to start with, again, the lowest market cap to the highest market cap coins, and we will start with NFT Champions. So, by the way, these are not real glasses. These are just blue light glasses. If you guys ever see me wear these, I'm just a fake. But yeah, we're gonna start with NFT Champions, and they come in with about a 25.4 market cap, and the price right now is around 90 cents, I want to say. And we're just gonna zoom out of this chart. It is still a pretty new coin, so it's been a lot of green, a lot of up. But this is one I'm very bullish in for a few reasons. Let me just show you guys their Twitter here. So they have a good amount of followers, and they just basically, how do they describe themselves? As an NFT MMORPG. I'm going to show you guys a trailer, though. It does not look like something that we have not seen before, but in a good way. Again, they're followed by a few big people, Cole Ethereum, Elio Trades. And their website, right away, it's very cool. The art, this animation, it's very awesome. To me, I think the 3D graphics look pretty good considering most other games that we see coming out these days. So it's a PTE, play to earn. And just let me show you guys the trailer real quick here. And if you guys have the same thoughts I do, I'll say it after. But let's see. I was watching a little bit. All right, let's get back into it. Look at this. Ready? I turn it up. All right. Oh, here we go. All right. Bro, does this look like a familiar game to you guys? Okay, it's literally Pokemon. Is it not? It's literally Pokemon on the blockchain, dog. Who does not love Pokemon? Literally everybody knows Pokemon and loves it. And this game, I think, is going to do numbers just with that alone. As you can see, they have a little bit more about them and what they do. And they are having a marketplace release soon. Let's see. I know they had a little bit of update. Here we are. So early access, I think that's going to be the marketplace or the game. That's going to be Q1 2022. So I think it's going to be a few months. It's a very good time to start accumulating now before too many people hear about it, as I do believe they also have an upcoming influencer campaign. And I did see this tweet, and this guy was saying basically 20 million market cap as well. I don't know how we heard about this, so I don't know if it's true or not. Working within an influencer marketing campaign ready to launch this week, and that was the 23rd. Today's the 24th, so this was yesterday, and I could definitely believe this just because of how under the radar Champ has gone for so long, and the potential that I really see with it. Pokemon on the blockchain. I don't know what else I need to say, and I know they're also coming to more exchanges soon, as I believe they're just on. Let's see here. I just get it on Gates. Yeah, Gate.io. Super legit, chill exchange to use. I use most of my, as you can see here, my crypto coins are on Gate. So this is Champ, and we're gonna go on to the next one. And again, I don't show you guys these videos to like be the most in-depth analysis of these. I kind of like to spread exposure for these and give you guys some ideas of what to maybe research or look at when you're trying to find new coins. Again, I say that every video, but I have people like, oh, what do I buy? I recommend. It's like, I don't know what to buy, but there's a lot of cool coins out there right now, and I think at this part of the bull cycle that we're in, it's a very good time to start accumulating stuff that you have conviction in. So going right on to number 2 is Bondly, and this is going to come in at right under a 40 million market cap. And let me show you this graph, and this is what we love to see, this chart. I mean, we're going back to all-time highs of breaking 70 cents right here, and honestly, there's nothing better for me to invest in a coin right now. That all I have to know is that it's just got to do the same thing again, and hopefully even more. So the story with Bondly is actually very interesting as well. I'll show you guys someone's input. I saw this on Twitter, but basically they kind of got rugged, not really. I guess they got hacked, as you could say, and you can kind of tell right here. There's a point where it was just dead in the water. There was really not much activity up or down until this little spike right here, and that was because they got bought out by rmrk Brands, who is one of the largest companies, largest brands for huge. Let me just show you guys what I'm talking about. But rmrk Brands, they basically, if you have a certain brand or copyright, they'll help you bring it on to NFTs, blockchains, all this stuff. So they try to create a new asset class, blah, blah, blah. So definitely look into that, because they did just get recently acquired by them, and it's going to potentially be their in-house currency and NFT product / launch pad that Animoca Brands uses. And I think as time goes, Animoca Brands is going to become a much larger brand as the culture shift kind of goes into NFTs and this Web 3.0 transition. So it's a very cool article too. They talk about one of the NFTs that they dropped on their launchpad recently, about almost under a week ago. And again, it's also predicting that it could be their decentralized exchange in-house whatever. And sometimes you just kind of have to learn as you go, because there's so many different categories of coins, and the usage is just always expanding between utilities and value given to people who hold these tokens. So that's a really cool one. Bondly, again, the chart, I'm going to show you guys the website, and this is basically a very well made website. And I think you can judge a lot about coins right now on their websites. How much time, how much money, how much effort they really put into that, because it's going to reflect into the work they do. And the same team working on this is hopefully working on your coin. So if you're bullish on the website, it's not too hard to be bullish on the coin. It's not very good advice, because I'm sure they could always get someone to make it for them. But in this case, this is very, very well done. And you can see last video I talked about, or maybe a couple of videos ago, I did talk about NetVRK, and it looks like they had a land sale as well with them. So these are very cool to see two products I have hope for to kind of come together and collab. And we see some other NFTs that they helped drop and launched. Very, very promising. You see Animoca Brands here, Polka Pets. And again, I don't know if I said this is actually on the Polkadot ecosystem. If you go to the tags right here, Polkadot ecosystem. I know it's also BCC. There's some part, I think the NFTs do drop on the Binance Smart Chain, but it is part of the Polkadot ecosystem. These tags are just juicy. We got the NFT tag, the DeFi tag, the Polkadot ecosystem. Like we said, we're so bullish on the Polkadot ecosystem. And these coins are just part of that, and it just blows my mind that so many of these have just gone under the radar for what they really are. So I'm going to go to the third one, and this is going to be just over 41 million market cap, and this is BMI Bridge Mutual. Oh, there we go. Okay, I don't know why I had to refresh that. And again, we're going to look at the chart here, because the chart is one of my favorite things for this and our Bondly. So right away, we see it peaked nearly at 450 or 460. Almost touched 5 our last little cycle in February, and again it almost tried to go for 4 again in the March run that we had. And you can just see this whole phase of accumulation. It's going down, and I think this right here, I think around late October was really a definite reversal, as we can just see the uptrend has started. So for us, we're literally only at 65 cents right now. And I think it definitely will have a lot of interest once it keeps going, because people are going to look at this chart and realize, okay, again, we just got to get back to where we were going before, and we're already crushing all-time highs with Ethereum, with Bitcoin, and all these coins. So I don't think it's out of the question to see another couple of dollar price tag on BMI this cycle. And again, I'll go to their Twitter. They have very good followers as well. They do have Alex Becker, Elio Trades, Ran, if you guys know Ran from Crypto Banter. So very respectable people following them, and they are actually a very, how would you say, first of its kind of what they do, a coin. So basically, you're able to imagine like insurance coverage over stable coins, protocols, smart contracts, exchanges, and more. It's a little confusing, but let me just kind of help break down. So you go to their website, again, another very well done website, and it shows you all the features that they have. So you can do leverage portfolios, reassurance pools, capital pool, shield mining, BMI widget, BMI mobile widget. So basically, you're able to protect your crypto assets, and you basically earn money for helping with the liquidity pool. So you just exchange for coverage liquidity. And again, you can choose get coverage, provide coverage. And I know the V2, I know it says it's here, but I don't think it's dropping until December. I'm going to show you guys this other tweet that was very interesting as well. Again, they have it at 63 cents with a nice looking chart. And yes, here it is. The Bridge Mutual V2 is launching 6th of December. And these lists of people that they're working with, we got Uniswap, AAVE, a few other ones. And it's just, we got Superfarm. Sorry, something's away my computer. But we have very high list of people that high profile list of companies that they're working with here. Sorry, I did not sleep much last night. I was literally geeking on these coins, and had to record this video right when I woke up. But BMI, this is another little chart that shows you the difference between their only other serious competitor. As I know, they're pretty much one of the only companies that do this type of risk management for crypto assets right now. And I know they're also integrating on Solana and Polygon. I want to say I had some notes here. But yeah, they're going to be soon in December on Polygon and Solana. So once that gets integrated again, I think it's going to do a lot for the price as exposure comes out with this coin, because a lot of people don't know about these coins. You know, I'm in a lot of discords and I'll hear some stuff. And I'll always pick up some coins here or there and I'll research it. And most coins are just, you know, not going to go anywhere. But the few that I do see some potential in, I feel like they're very, very slept on right now. And I know I say that a lot about coins, but when you have a chart like this and a product that's one of the first of its kind with some followers like they do, it's very hard not to be quite bullish on this project, especially with the market cap of barely 40 million. So that's BMI. And again, I just did a quick little fib chart on this guy. You know, it's very hard to do sometimes because the previous all-time high was just some crazy candle from the first day that it launched on Bitfinex, if that was the first exchange. But I'm just kind of going off of our bottom right here. I know it looks like it's over there, but I just kind of have to move it out of the way for this bottom. And I'm using this top. And again, we're just kind of dipping nicely. We didn't bounce off. Actually, we did bounce off the first level a little bit. And then we just kind of skipped a few. Again, bounce off the 0.5. And then this golden pocket, it did just kind of skyrocket through. And then now we again pushed that level and we pushed past the 0.786. Daily RSI is looking a little low. I don't want to judge too much just because this coin could have a little bit more volatility. But again, at the upside, at the end of the day, if you're holding for a few, longer than a day or two, I think is very high as we push into all-time highs in this crypto bull run. So again, this is a huge project I would be on the look for. And I'm going to move on to my fourth and final highest market cap coin that I think are just going to be stupid crazy with gains. And one of my favorites right now is rmrk. And if you're anything into Kusama or Moon River, then you've probably heard of rmrk. And again, I want to show you guys the tags here because we got the NFT and the Polkadot ecosystem and the metaverse tag. So juicy tags. And we're going to look at this chart. The chart doesn't look obviously as good as the other two did. But again, we kind of have a dip here, which is a pretty good buying opportunity. I'm not going to lie. I think I did start buying some around the $20 range. And then I kind of just been DCAing in. I'm not going to advise you guys to start buying in whenever, but I think this has a good opportunity to run. We're only at about 300 million market cap, which in comparison to a lot of other, as we see, Kusama. I want to say Kusama was way bigger, almost, yeah, there we go. It's almost 3 billion. So I think we're going to push numbers and market cap close to Kusama numbers. When? I don't know, but I'm patient on coins like this just because I know that the potential is there, and I'll kind of show you guys what it does. But it basically, as you see here, eternally liquid, forward compatible, nested, conditional, fractionalizable NFTs, which is huge, and it's one of the first on the the KSM dot ecosystem, and pretty much one of the first NFTs that you're able to have eternally liquid and all these other conditions as well. And this is going to be a huge project. As you can see here, Donnie Big Bags, big guy who's bullish on the Polkadot ecosystem. If you guys don't follow him on Twitter already, good amount of followers. And his pin tweet right here, we can see is him talking about how heavily invested he is into rmrk this week. And that was, maybe under 2 weeks ago, he did post this. So he's loaded his bag not too long ago, and you guys can go visit his Twitter. Talks a little bit more about why he's so into it. Again, I'm not the most technologically advanced knowledgeable person when it comes to, more details and stuff like that. But this looks very promising. And again, the website's also very well done. I don't know if any of these I've showed you guys have had any poor websites. But it just looks so cool. This little metaverse thing that's going to be in, let's see the little trailer here. Let's get past it. So I just think this looks very, very cool. I do like the pixel design. Oh, this is very unique animation. And I'm sure they're going to have branding. We got a little Kusama logo right there as well. And this is just one of those projects that I think is just going to pull a Solana, pull a Kusama like Donnie Big Bags has said before. He really thinks that this is going to run like Kusama did, like Moon River did, and potentially hit the 3-digit numbers. And we're going to look at that chart real quick. And I wanted to pull up how I would just quick throw a trend based on here. So again, we're going to start at the point where I think the really the upward trend started. I'm going to stay right there. And then we go to a point where it peaked. And I'm going to say right here. But you don't have to be right on there. Just with these charts, you just have to have the lines correlate right there. I just sometimes do that so I can see it a little bit better. And then we're going to go where it really saw it bottom out. And I'm going to say it's right around here. This is an hour chart, so it's not too bad. And again, we've had a little bit of play off the fib levels, which is always a bullish sign. And it looks like we're just hanging on this 0.236 level. And I'm hoping for a quick bounce to, inside the golden pocket, which would be a move into the 40, 43 range. And maybe consolidate, bounce back to, the 40s and then take off again because, as I said, a lot of times these can be targets for traders just in the longer scheme of things. So, we're looking at hundreds and 144 and all that stuff. So I'm not going to get my hopes up too much. But this is something I have faith and conviction in holding, even if it doesn't do too well for a little bit, just because I know this is something that's going to be of value and need as time goes on, as Web 3.0, metaverse expansion continues. And I'm very, again, bullish just on the Kusama and DOT ecosystem as itself. So that is rmrk. And those were the 4 coins I want to talk about. But I just want to look over Ethereum and Polkadot just at the current market conditions. I know a lot of people were worried about the quick little bear last 2 days we've had. I'm pretty heavy into alt. So for me, I'm diversified. So I didn't feel it as heavy. But I know some of my safer bags actually did feel a little bit more. But again, Polkadot here, we're just chilling on this golden pocket. I'm kind of waiting for a little bit of a bounce off. But I'm not really worried about this at all, just because really, like we've seen since July, it's just been on this great upward trend. And we're not breaking levels too heavy down here. So that's not something I am concerned about at all. Again, that's Polkadot ecosystem, right? I don't think we're worried about that. And it's funny because how similar these 2 charts look together on the 3-hour from Ethereum. Ethereum also bounced off, we did see in July from this very bottom, another upward trend. We hit this top and we retested the golden pocket, broke a little bit, and I'm kind of seeing a bullish pennant. I did post this on my Twitter the other day. I'm still seeing the same thing. We're consolidating this golden pocket, which is, again, very bullish because I think it's going to make a big move out of there very soon, whether it be, mid-December, early December, or late December. Again, it's Ethereum. I'm not going to bet against Ethereum, especially right now. I know Bitcoin's not had quite the bounce back that Ethereum has, but I think this could be a different type of bull cycle where, maybe Ethereum starts turning the heads more than Bitcoin did. So all in all, I'm feeling good about the market. I'm feeling good about these coins. You guys should do your own research for all these coins. Again, ask me if you have any questions. I'm on Twitter. You're welcome to join the Discord. I have the links on my Twitter or maybe even in the video. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching again, and until next time.